R.I.P. Jonathan Joss, voice of John Redcorn in King of the Hill, tragically killed. It's with heavy hearts that we share the devastating news of Jonathan Joss's untimely death. The beloved actor, best known for voicing the iconic character John Redcorn on King of the Hill, was tragically shot and killed over the weekend at the age of 59. This heartbreaking event has left fans and loved ones reeling as more details about the senseless act emerge. The shooting occurred on Sunday night in San Antonio, Texas. When police responded to reports of gunfire at a residence around 7 p.m., officers found Joss near the road after he had been shot multiple times. Despite their life-saving efforts and the arrival of paramedics, Joss was pronounced dead at the scene. The shooter, reportedly a neighbor, fled in a vehicle but was apprehended just blocks away and is now facing murder charges. According to TMZ, the altercation stemmed from a disagreement, though the full story behind this tragedy remains under investigation. In an emotional Facebook post, Joss's husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, revealed the harrowing details leading up to the incident. He described how the couple had endured years of harassment due to their relationship, including threats to burn down their home, a threat that eventually came true. "We were checking our mail at the site of our former home," de Gonzalez wrote, "when we discovered the skull of one of our dogs placed in plain sight. Overwhelmed by grief, they began to cry and yell, only to be confronted by a man spewing violent homophobic slurs before opening fire." In an act of profound love and bravery, Joss pushed his husband out of harm's way, sacrificing himself to save de Gonzalez's life. Jonathan Joss brought warmth, humor, and depth to every role he played, leaving an indelible mark on audiences worldwide. His portrayal of John Redcorn, the charming Native American musician and masseur, became one of his most cherished performances. Fans will remember him fondly in the upcoming revival of King of the Hill on Hulu, where his voice will appear in episode 2 of season 14 and potentially beyond. It's bittersweet knowing that his final recordings will allow us to hear his unmistakable voice once again. Just days before his passing, Joss made a poignant appearance at the ATX Television Festival during a panel celebrating the return of King of the Hill. During the discussion, he took to the microphone to honor Johnny Hardwick, the late star and writer whose loss deeply affected the cast and crew. With raw honesty, Joss also shared his own struggles, revealing that he had recently lost his San Antonio home to a fire, an event tied to the ongoing harassment he and his husband faced. Beyond King of the Hill, Joss built a diverse career filled with memorable roles. From Chief Ken Hotate in Parks and Recreation to appearances in films like True Grit and The Magnificent Seven, his talent shone brightly across genres. Yet it wasn't just his professional achievements that defined him. Those who knew him speak of his kindness, resilience, and unwavering spirit. As we mourn the loss of such a gifted individual, let us also reflect on the importance of compassion, acceptance, and standing against hate. Jonathan Joss may be gone, but his legacy lives on through his work, his courage, and the countless lives he touched along the way.